to the Chase Media channel. Today we're going to be trying once again to get to Kigali Airport, and today we're going to be flying from Entebbe to Kigali. So today we're going to be using live weather and FS Active Sky for the weather generation. We're also going to be using FS2 as our assistant for today's flight. And we're also going to be using BeyondATC add-on as well for our flight. For this flight, we're going to be using premium voices for the BeyondATC add-on. And we're going to be flying today the 737-800 BBJ2 configuration, as we always do. Today's flight is going to be about 2 hours to complete. I hope this time we're going to be having it smoothly than the other time. We just click on this and we had to abort, unfortunately. Let's hope that today is not going to be the case. They're going to be complete this flight. And fully complete this flight today. So with that being said, let's jump right into the cockpit and let's start setting up for a flight. First things first, let's put on the battery, emergency lights, ground power on, parking brakes set. We'll start setting up.
Roger.
Okay. Turn on the IRS. All onto nav. And let's wait for the aircraft to align. Operate this so the stars can do the aircraft. Okay, so let's start setting up for our flight. So we're going to go ahead and jumping into our FM here. FMC, okay, I forgot to block it. Not that, never mind, but we will do that later on. Okay, alright. So to be able to load it into the aircraft quickly, we're gonna be using some sim magic. So first we're gonna go here and get that from SimBrief. Let's go ahead and do it also on the other side. Then back onto the FMC, forward SimBrief RT, select set fuel, set payload, select RT, request flight plan. Link is ready.
I'm out for the walk around.
Put it up. Okay, the first officer is out on his overrun, so let's go ahead and test our oxygen. My side tested 100%. His side also tested 100%. And see the lights. one is okay. The other side, all good to go. Configuration on one good, and the second good as well, and both are working just perfectly fine. That's a yaw damper on. Back to the FMC, is ready to be loaded up, and let's import our latest route. Maybe some waypoints have changed, but I doubt it. So let's go ahead and see. So I'm gonna be flying today 27,000 feet. So departure gonna be via runway 17 via gonna be direct to Octex. Then arrival will be via Alasao A. And we're gonna be expecting a 28 Zulu, but probably will be assigned something different by the ATC. Worst case scenario, we're gonna be changing the arrival. Alright, so fuel weight is 10.6 and fuel is 8.6 tons. For the reserves, we're gonna be in that let's set it to 2. Okay, cost index for today's flight, that's gonna be 10. Flight level is 27,000 feet, and the average wind is gonna be at 118, and that's gonna be at 9 knots. But the temperature deviation, that's gonna be a plus 16, so that's going to be at 38 minus 16. That's going to be at minus 22 degrees Celsius. Right there.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Thanks.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Alright, so now onto the tablet. We're currently going to be departing from runway 17. Let's load up the weather. So optimal takeoff, that's going to be 2, and with 97.8 and 1. And temperature that's going to be 37. Right, so 37 here. 1 bus will be derated.
Welcome on board.
And the climb is going to be normally. Flaps will be flaps 5, CG is 24.0. That's the vehicle speed veer off. Yeah, it's good. 230. Good. Now let's go ahead and set up our MCP panel. So in case we're gonna need to return, we're gonna be using ILS Zulu to return to the airport in case of an emergency. So that's gonna be for the final code, 170. So let's go ahead and set it up here. 170, and we're going to be setting up also to 170 because we are going to be flying the runway heading at first. And on the other side also 70.
This way.
Alright. flight directors are on. My master is the slave. Autothrottle is armed. Nav
Welcome on
and
board.
heading are armed as well. And we set the altimeter. Altimeter is set.
Welcome on board.
Passengers bus is coming.
Let's make sure that we don't have any failures. And we don't have any failures active at this time. Perfect. So everything is set. Let's go ahead and prepare for our So we currently understand Uzbek is required. It's gonna be our first flight of the day. It's gonna be we have a bit of weather. Procedure will be vectors. We can wait in case we need them to turn. Thrust will be derotated. Fuel is not required. Anti-gas is not required. Okay, let's set it.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Let's run through his checks. Taking about 1 to 2 minutes to complete all the checks. After he's done, we're gonna move to departure briefing. I'm gonna go ahead and take that time to set up the comms. Right, so. And we're gonna go ahead and tune our tower, which is 118.1. And we're gonna do a radio check with the tower. The tower, radio check.
Night Chase 1, reading you loud and clear.
Perfect. So,
Wide slope.
ATC is up in running.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low, terrain. Too low, gear. Too low, flaps. Too low, terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle, bank angle. Approaching minimums. Minimums, minimums. 2,500. 1,500.
The third passenger boarding is completed. And we're gonna be departing from runway 17, which is where the storm begins, somewhere later, and we're gonna be flying off into some clearer weather there. Okay, so no, he's still not done yet. The TCAS is good.
TCAS test. Pass.
Right, I think he's about to be done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this time to request RIF clearance. And Tibet Tower, Night Chase 1 is ready to
Hi,
copy IFR
here's the fuel
clearance
slip.
to Kigali.
Night Chase 1, Entebbe Tower. Expect runway 17. Climb flight level 100 on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors Octex, squawk 2104.
Vector 17, climb 10,000, radar vectors Octex, squawk 2104, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger, Night Chase 1. Let's go ahead and run the departure briefing.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the stand. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff, using D-rated thrust. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above flaps up maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via ATC vectors. No noise abatement procedures required. VNAV is armed. Flight directives are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The current weather poses a threat. We won't rush any procedures today. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Very good, so departure brief is done. Let's go ahead and move to the pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen 188 set.
At 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 080, altimeter 1018 set.
Heading 080, altimeter 1018. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Perfect.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Would you like the APU on?
Yes, please.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Starting the
welcome
APU.
on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our
Let's wait for the
compartments.
APU to warm up.
If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
They're starting. Okay, so is it you online?
APU on the buses.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and disconnect from air ground power. Perfect, and
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, so the door lights are all extinguished, so that's gonna be a good time to request push and start words. And that our night chase 1 ready for push and start.
Night Chase 1, I didn't get that.
The tower night chase 1 is ready for push and start.
Night Chase 1, request not understood.
What about that? 1 decimal 9er, that's gonna be my bad. 1 to 1 decimal. I know. So okay. In the ground, the night chase 1 is ready for push and start.
Night Chase 1, Entebbe ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Face night chase 1.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates
Before
the
start
safety
checklist.
equipment on this
Before start
aircraft.
checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked.
Requires
MCP
compliance with this information as well as all crew
V2
instructions.
139,
Flight
heading
information
170,
signs and
altitude 10,
Hello, Captain. We are ready
Takeoff
for
speeds.
pushback.
V1 130, V8 132, V2 139,
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 1 then 2.
Check.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin
Okay, so we
inserted.
told us to face north, that's gonna be to our left.
The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask.
The storm
Place
is
the elastic
holding
band
in.
around your head and tighten by
And I
pulling on the
see
end.
some
Secure
rain
your own mask before assisting others.
at
Your
the end
seat
of the
bottom cushion
runway.
may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
This somewhere it started. Okay, so note the left, please.
Release parking brakes.
Parking catalyst.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine and apply.
Starting engine 1. Oil pressure.
Well, that was my bad. But I see the sim is stuck.
Roger.
Let's see if it will be unstuck. Got it. Let's return to ground position.
Starter cutout.
We have 2 and number 1.
Number 1 stable.
Good. Start number 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
3 set parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Starter cutout.
And we have number 2.
Number 2 stable.
Flap.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Check complete.
Two chops disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Epoxy checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle the paint.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Step ground. Engine 1 is ready for taxi to runway 17.
Night Chase 1. Runway 17 taxi via Charlie.
Runway 17 taxi via Charlie. Night Chase. Push.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Set the wipers to off. Going to be getting at the route of text, so we're going to be runway heading, and then we will turn into text.
1. Contact Entebbe Tower 118.1. Bye-bye.
118.1, HS1.
Negative, tower on 118.1.
118.1, HS1.
Negative, tower on 118.1.
118.1, HS1. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Entebbe Tower, HS1 at runway 17, ready for departure.
Night Chase 1, Entebbe Tower, wind 170 at 6, fly heading 230, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 17, cleared for takeoff, Night Chase 1. Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go. Check.
Some clouds. That's the complete parking. We're gonna get some rain probably over there. Gonna be interesting. Let's go.
Check.
Go.
Thrust set.
Airspeed's alive.
$80 knots.
Check.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Positive rate.
Yup.
Gear up.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
– 400 feet.
Flat 1.
Speed checked.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Night Chase 1, contact Entebbe departure 126.6.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
121.6, HS1.
Check.
Negative, Entebbe departure on 126.6.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
What's up?
Speed checked.
Avoid those clouds.
Flaps up. Set.
Negative, Entebbe departure on 126.6.
Off.
One, 2.6.6, Night Chase 1. Standard.
Standard set. Pass and flight level 077. Now.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist completed. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Okay.
Okay.
The departure practice 1 is 9,000, climbing
1000 to level.
Night Chase 1, Entebbe departure identified, climb to flight level 130.
Climb to flight level 130, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, cleared direct Octex, resume all navigation.
Clear direct Octex, resume on navigation, Night Chase 1.
Flight level 100.
Night Chase 1, contact Entebbe radar 128.5.
128.5, Night Chase 1. Okay.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in the transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft.
Night Chase 1 Entebbe radar. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Night Chase 1. Set flight level 270.
Flight level 270. Set.
Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot.
Autopilot on.
We have an L now. Good to go. And we are gonna be climbing to flight level 270. Go ahead and prepare for our arrival. So we're gonna be arriving at the Hotel Romeo Yankee Romeo. Hotel Romeo. And would like 5 nautical miles from the airport. 10, 15. Here we have another 10,000 for climb. So we're going to be pushing our climb, cruising altitude in about 5 minutes, even less so. Therefore, our arrival, we're going to be planning for ILS 28 Zulu. This one. Set course my side 279.
279. Set.
Set course your side 279.
279. Set.
the localizer will be on 109.8. One zero nine decimal nine, sorry. One zero nine that's set. The 80s will be on 128 decimal 7. And we move represented to radio 200. 200 feet. And you're gonna be expecting up to 8 4 operator calculate. Chapter 1 4. Let's hope this time it won't stuck on us. So I have that feeling because we have some
1,000 to level.
Okay, let's go ahead with our
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via ATC vectors for an ILS approach. Planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 7,400 feet. Decision height is 200 feet. Missed approach altitude is 8,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
go ahead and run for our descent checklist.
Check.
Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 4900 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
VREF 143, minimums 200 feet.
VREF 143. Minimums 200 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
We're gonna be calling for this. Attendant to come out, it will be for our descent. Expect radar vectors 10 on chase 1. Okay, so that just changed plans. Runway 10. Departure 0. Inform the assuming. Approach runway 10. That's going to be probably visual, so let's see if we have any approach shot for runway 10. Nope. So we don't have any approach for this runway. Probably going to be a purely visual. Radar Nitrous 1 is ready for descent.
Night Chase 1, fly present heading, descend and maintain flight level 200, Kigali Airport landing, runway 10.
Descent flight level 200, landing runway 10, QNH 10, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, contact our radar 119er decimal tree.
119.3, Night Chase 1. Tower radar, Night Chase 1, it is even flight level 264, descending flight level 200 with you.
Night Chase 1, tower radar contact.
1000 to level.
Screens before.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 235, descend to 8,200 feet, QNH 1020, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 235, descend flight level 082, QNH 1020, Night Chase 1.
Negative, descend to 8,200 feet.
8,200 feet, Night Chase 1. Hold down.
Night Chase 1, descend to 7,700 feet.
7,700 feet, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, contact Kigali radar 125.3, bye-bye.
125.3, Night Chase 1. Kigali radar, Night Chase 1, between 170, descending at level 10,700 with you.
Night Chase 1, Kigali radar identified.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Night Chase 1. Contact Kigali. Approach 124.3.
24.3.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we
Chase
start our
1.
descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions. Make sure your seatbelt is securely
Kigali
fastened
approach
and all
Night
carry-on
Chase 1
luggage is stowed
continuing
underneath
track
the seats beneath you or to overhead bins. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
Night Chase 1, verify information, Juliet.
Night Chase 1, have information Juliet on board.
Night Chase 1, Kigali approach, QNH 1020. Expect a visual approach runway 10.
Expect visual approach runway 10, QNH 1020, Night Chase 1. Let's hope on final the flight won't stuck on us like that, because it is going to be British Orchard, or it's going to be all manual. We have a replica of it, so transitions at altimeter 100.
1020. Set passing 9,600. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure. Now, 10,000. To level.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connected gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices, stow these devices, and list all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions, and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats. Flaps 1 set. Speed checked. Flaps 5 set.
Night Chase 1. Turn left heading 215. Descend to 6,900 feet.
Turn left heading 215. Descend to flight level 6,900 feet.
Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude not set. Gear down. Speed checked.
Night Chase 1. Turn left heading 200. Descend to 4,900 feet.
Turn left heading 00. Descend to 4,900 feet. Flap 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set. $1,000 feet, not stable. Autopilot off. 500 feet.
400.
Night Chase 1. Turn left heading 135.
Turn left heading 135. Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1. Airport is at your 10 o'clock 3 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field inside. Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1. Cleared visual approach runway 10.
Cleared visual approach, runway 10, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1. Contact Kigali Tower 118.3. Bye-bye.
18.3, next one. Kigali Tower, visual, runway 10.
Night Chase 1, Kigali Tower 1160 at 7. Runway 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, Night Chase 1.
Disarm. Speed brake up. Reversers normal.
Was not the stablest approach ever.
But 60 knots.
Night Chase 1. Exit right next to available taxiway.
Exit 1. I'm gonna go ahead and make a U-turn here. Roger, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1. Contact ground 121.7.
Okay, to clean up.
Roger.
121.7, Night Chase 1.
Check.
Gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely past the gate. This will be
Kigali ground, Night Chase 1 requested in C to 113.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your...
Night Chase 1. Unfortunately, ramp 3 isn't suitable for your aircraft. Please select a different one, or I can choose one for you.
Request ramp 13, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, ramp 3 is not suitable for your aircraft. Would you like to select another, or I can pick one for you?
Yeah, pick up any ramp will be fine. Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, ramp 13, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Ramp 13, taxi at pilot discretion, Night Chase 1. Okay, so the landing was quite good. That's a plus. Even though we weren't able at all to runway 10 still managed to land the aircraft in one hit and runway ramp 13. Let's go ahead. Okay, too small anyway, we don't medium. No, that's okay. Let's try to see where is that ramp located at. So taxi spot.
3 minutes.
That's right there. Doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps
up.
Parking brake
released.
Engine start levers
cut off.
Weather radar off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Secure the aircraft. Secure checklist.
Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights
Passengers
off.
bus is
Window
coming.
heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.
We will shut front power coming off and the batteries coming off as well. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate if you could like and subscribe. If you like any of my liveries, you are more than welcome to download them in the link in the description below on the YouTube channel, and I hope you have a great day.